After a lot of research, I got this evaporative air conditioning unit for our upstairs. It gets really hot in our house in the summer, especially the upstairs. We have air conditioning, but it cannot keep the whole house cool. And even if it could, that's a lot on us to try to run the AC all the time. So instead, this summer, I am going with focused air conditioning. This one is specifically for our bedroom, so we can sleep cool this summer. And I love that I don't have to put this out a window because the windows in this house aren't great for putting any piping or air conditioning units into. So in this video, I am going to unbox this, set it up, and then record all the different sounds it makes, how loud it is, how well it works. Let's get into it. When you open it up, you will see that it is very well packed. It has very easy instructions. It comes with 2 ice packs, and how this works is super simple. There is a bucket in the bottom that you can fill with water, or just have the ice packs in, or both. And it will run through that, and so that helps cool the air and add some cool humidity to your air. The bottom stand comes in 2 parts, and these will clip around the main unit when I pull it out. It has a remote control, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to have this bedside. And then finally, the main piece is just one big piece. So first thing is putting together this little base here. It just has hooks that you just pop into. And you just got to make sure, kind of like Legos, they go together right, and pop it together. Just like that. And now this will twist onto the bottom. Here's that bottom. You want to make sure the cord goes into it first. Now the cord's through, and this will just snap into place. Just like that. Now when this is set up, run the cord through it. And that is it. It is built. It is ready to go. It's actually quite a sleek piece for an air conditioning unit. It will look good in our space for an air conditioning unit. Keep that in mind. But I'm actually pretty thrilled with how that looks. Let me show you some of the components of it, and then we'll turn it on. Now on the back side, you have your water tank. You can fill this with water, and that will give you that humid air, or you can just put the ice packs in it, or you can do both. For this time, I'm just going to fill it up with some cold water. I'm going to fill it about 1/3 of the way. That should be plenty for testing. If these ice packs were cold, I would throw them in as well, but they're not right now. So I am not going to test just how cold this can become. And this just slides right back in. Now that's in. And on the front side down here, you can actually see how much water is in the water tank. You can see that I filled it about 1/3 of the way. The other piece is that it has this great handle here, which is really easy to move it around. Now let's put it to the test. All to do to turn it on is hit this button right here. It is now in level 1. And as you can see, it's in oscillation mode. So it's going to spin back and forth very calmly. It's near silent. If I want to turn off oscillation mode, I just hit this button here. I'll wait till it comes back around, and I can turn that off. Now it'll just stay where it's at. The other options here are I have the humidify button, and this will increase the humidity, meaning it will shoot more water from that water tank into the spray, the fan. And now that's off. And I actually can notice a difference on that immediately. It's colder with the water. So turn that back on. And then you have your mode button. You can switch between normal and sleep mode. Sleep mode is even quieter. So it's designed to be bedside if you want it that way. And then this is the fan speed. So I can choose a variety of fan speeds. I'm going to do that in just a moment. And we're going to test how loud each sounds. And the final button here is timer. And this one, I can choose a time. I can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe up to 7 hours. Yes. So now it'll run for 7 hours and then turn off itself. And now that timer is set. So if I don't turn it off, it will auto turn off. Now the remote has the same controls. The only one it also has is you can mute all those beeps if you want to. So it doesn't make any noises at all. So now let's test how cold it is and the sounds. Okay, let's put it to the test. Right now it is at level 1. It is actually really quite cool. It is calming. It is quiet. If you can hear that right now, it is very, very low. This is not something I would notice while sleeping, It's a very relaxing sound. Let's turn it up to level 2. Now we're at level 2, also very quiet. I can definitely feel the increase in the wind. Really nice. This is going to be so great this summer. I am so excited. It feels really good. Now, something to keep in mind here is even though this thing will cool any air coming through it, it is even more powerful if you put it next to your current HVAC system. So since we are running air conditioning upstairs anyway, it just can't handle the upstairs, I will plan to put this next to one of those vents so it can pull that air conditioned air and make it even colder and blow it into the room even more. That is a way to make it even more powerful and boost your existing system. So this is level 2. Let's go to level 3. Level 3 is also smooth. I can hear it more. So it is noisier at level 3. It is a lot colder. It is a lot stronger. And wow, would that work in helping cool down a room. And then there's a level 4. I didn't even know there was a level 4. Here's what level 4 sounds like. It is a little louder, but it is surprisingly quiet overall for what it's doing, for the cold air it's blowing without any complicated piping. I am so impressed. I am so impressed. I'm going to put it down to level 1 again. And we are back to level 1. I am so excited about this Dreo Evaporative Air Cooler. We already had one hot weekend and immediately I knew I needed this. It's why I got it, and I already know I'm going to be using this all summer. I strongly recommend it. It is sleek, it is effective, and it will help you on these hot, hot days coming up.